Hey, what's going on everybody? This is Will here from the Commander Duo coming at you with another deck profile review. Today we will be doing a review on my commander Yidris, the Maelstrom Wielder. He's a 5/4 trample, and when he deals combat damage to a player, you can cascade cards from your hand that turn. Super fun 4-color commander. We have all colors but white. I have a Dark Samus little altar as well that I made just for when I make extra Yidrises, but yeah, super fun, chaotic, full of Cascade. Speaking of Cascade, we have our Maelstrom Wanderer, one of my favorite arts. Amazing card for getting Cascade off. We have a Modi. We have a Verna. So clutch, like very, very good. Flamekin Herald. Abaddon from the Warhammer. Super cool card. Almost kind of feels like a Yidris in its own way. Dark Apostle, we have Noise Marine, Heralds of Tzeentch, Deny Reality, Bituminous Blast. Then for some of our more like dorks, we have the Bloodbraid, the Shardless, Ethereum Horn, Annoyed Altasaur, and these really are just Cascade with like one effect. Boarding Party, then our big boy Apex Devastator, Sweet Gum Recluse. Got our Meteoric Mace for equipment. We have Wild Magic Sorcerer. Sunbird's Invocation, super good. I'd recommend that in any Yidris deck. Sakashima Protege. Volcanic Torrent. Aurora Phoenix. And then Natural Reclamation. And that wraps up basically our main Cascade package there. Next, for some of our big value cards, we have Cloth, just crazy. Quartzwood Crasher, Dualcaster Mage, which I would take that out for a Prosper Tombbound. Paragon, Kess, Keeper of Secrets, Torrent Elemental, really good for getting damage through. Sire of Stagnation, I just love the artwork and it's a good card. And then last is Morag for extra combats, because this deck is pretty combat heavy for getting this win. Then we have our Haste package with Temur, Rhythm, and Fires of Yavimaya. Yeah. Next we have our big spell slings. We have Emergent Ultimatum, Genesis Ultimatum, Invoke Calamity, which is one of my personal favorite pet cards. Fevered Suspicion, that's a really fun card to play. It lets you basically play it twice because of rebound. Time Warp for extra turns, we usually need that. I'd actually probably recommend more extra turn cards, to be honest. Chaotic Transformation, and then this is my biggest pet card, Surge to Victory. Pause if you want, it's a long description. Very, very good card. Spelltwine, Aminatu's Augury, which it's just every time that card gets played in any deck, I feel like you just pop off. Next, we just have some of our value cards. We have Atali, Primal Storm, Garuda, Doom of Depths, and then Rexiel, the Risen Deep. Originally, those two cards were meant for a Sea Monster deck I was doing, but I ended up just doing a Rix with these, so I couldn't run them because of the black. Next, we just have Ramp, Kodama's and Cultivate, Urban Evolution. We have Mana Geyser. We have a lot of red spells, so you can generate a lot of mana. And then Rishkar's Expertise, because that card is just too good not to run. Here's a few cards. Nature's Will, Great Henge, Sword of Feast and Famine. They are all proxies. I have all the real cards, of course. Every proxy I have real, but they're just really good cards in here. They generate us a lot of value. Then we have our Lizard Blade for double strike. Xenagos for extra damage. Chaos Terminator to give double strike to Yidris. And then Berserker's Onslaught, so everything has double strike. Because, as you know with Yidris, when he attacks twice, or when he has double strike and both hits get through, he gets to do the Cascade effect twice. And Strionic also stacks on that. Soul Ring, Helm of the Host, Lightning Greaves, and Whisper Silk. Because Unblockable and Shroud is great for Yidris. Guarantees our damage is going to get through. Finishing it up here, we have 34 lands, starting with Command Tower, Prismatic Vista, Exotic Orchard, Forbidden Orchard, Rogue's Passage for getting damage through, Reflecting Pool, Zagoth Triome. Then we have 5 pathways. I think these are all the ones I can run. Maybe there's one more, I don't know, but I believe I have all the colors you can run in this one. Excuse me. Then we have 1 set of basic lands, which you can bump it up to 2 sets, honestly, and just get rid of some of the duels, fetches, or shocks if you don't have any or they're too expensive, because as you know, they are very expensive, especially dual lands. These are all proxied versions of them, because again, we only have a couple copies of each, and we have like 15 decks, so it's very hard. Speaking of the duels, here we have the 6 you can run. Again, you can easily sub this out for really good lands. You don't need to have duels. It's just, I wanted to make the deck super consistent with colors, and yeah. I only play it for fun with friends anyways. But yeah, that's pretty much it on my Yidris deck. Let me know if you guys like the quicker deck profile reviews. I know normally they're usually a lot slower and we go more in depth with everything. But I just want to try this differently just because YouTube's telling me that rarely anyone ever watches the whole video. And, you know, I understand with long videos sometimes it's hard to get through it. So, yeah, please let me know in the comments below if you liked it this way. If you're not subscribed, we'd really appreciate you subscribing, liking the video, letting us know what kind of videos you like to see or decks in the future. We have quite a few planned. Just haven't gotten around to all of them. But yeah, thanks again for watching, guys, and I hope you all have a great day.